Greetings to the free world known to man. We're back at you one more again. I want to talk to you good folks about the ideal of getting rid of welfare. And hell, while we're at it, let's get rid of free healthcare, housing, just all that. All that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Because we're all for it. Reason being, there's two possible outcomes that'll happen. One, there'll be a revolution. Because see, the social construct as it is needs it. Because money rules everything. And then when you take away people's options to have, things like food, shelter, clothing, we think they're called necessities. But anyway, when you take those away, it'll motivate people to actually get up and do something. Now, this revolution might be a peaceful process. Probably not. Because see, when people are having nothing to eat, and Marie Antoinette said, let them eat cake during the French Revolution, she lost her head. You see, people brought guns and stuff to the fight to revolt. That's how it works, you see. Because right now, there are a lot of people, when you're talking, you hear them. They're like, oh, all these bums on welfare. And mind you, the largest section of people right now on welfare just so happen to be white. But as the media portrays it, it's blacks, Latinos, and others, especially the illegal immigrants. Like, Americans aren't illegal immigrants, but anyway. And when we say Americans, we mean white people, because the rest of us aren't really American. We're African American, Mexican American, American. We're a slash. We're a hyphenated American. So when people say American flag, and this, they're talking about white folks. It's part of white privilege. If you don't catch on, or you're sitting there mad because we said it, we'll get to that in another video. Now, that second option would be anarchy, pure, unadulterated. Like, have you ever seen Mad Max? Something like that. Anarchy. Because all the people who were doing the jobs, like, working the clerks and cooking your food and this and that, will stop doing that and start robbing you. Like, literally, because they don't have anything. They're out on the street, no job, no money, no nothing. And sometimes good people make bad decisions. And then who's to say what's good or bad in the stance of they just lost everything that they had, even though they were trying. And we're not talking about the welfare recipients who were sitting around getting high, playing video games all day, waiting on, the third, the first, the second, whatever. We're talking about the people that are living in homeless shelters with a family, trying their best to do their best to get a job. But then you're using the address of the welfare office so people know that they're homeless. Nobody wants to hire a homeless person because they think in their minds, and this is how sick the thinking is that if you've lost everything and you're now homeless, how responsible you are. You can't be responsible if you're homeless. That's the thinking of these hiring managers. So it's very difficult for somebody who's in that situation to get out of it to begin with. While these people over here are, just mooching. Man. So back to the thing is that if they have nothing and you have everything, why not take it from you? Because there's an ideology, we're going to discuss it too, of predator and prey. Now, some people walking around are natural predators and others are naturally prey. A lot of you people who have things, you're prey and you just don't know it. And there are a lot of these people that are have-nots that are natural predators and they just don't know it because they don't act on it out of the lack of necessity. But you start removing things like their money, their food, their house, their wherever the things that they need, they will resort to robbing you. And you people are weak. You're prey. But you can run your mouth and you can feel comfortable from your ivory towers to do so because right now you're protected by police, you're protected by law, you're protected by this. But if the millions of people that are on that system rise up and decide to start robbing you, there's not enough police. There's not enough National Guard. There's not enough Army and Marines and Navy. And by the way, speaking of the military service, did you know that the E3s and belows, especially the ones that are the married E3s and belows, qualify for welfare in most instances? The system you're talking about just doing away with. Military personnel can't afford to feed their families. And you're talking about doing away with the system that actually helps and provides for them. You make us sick. So